Hello everybody, welcome back to StutterBox. My name is Eric, and y'all, Meghan Markle has a Christmas special out on Netflix and nobody's talking about it. Which means I continue to carry the entire fandom of With Love Meghan on my back. It's getting tough, you guys. Maybe we finally outgrown the need to have her on our TVs. Some of you may even argue that we never had any need to have her on our TVs, and to that I say, well, yeah. She has graduated to holiday specials, and you know what that means. The network's out of ideas. Our favorite ambient TV show is back, that thing you put on in the background when you want to make out, but don't like the sound of lips smacking together. And when I say making out, I also mean fuck. Now you may be confused. Wait a minute, Eric. Just a few months ago, Meghan had another season of her beloved show With Love Meghan out. It's not even been 5 months since we last seen her. Yes, but it's Christmas. By now, most of us are stressing over the holidays. What to buy, what to cook, who to call, and who to ignore. And even if you're not in charge or helping with anything useful that will make people's experience tangibly better for Christmas, there are many other things to worry about. Like, which family member are you gonna pick a fight with so you can keep up your reputation as the family's shit starter? What childhood bully are you gonna hook up with later in the back of the van that his wife uses to drive their kids to soccer practice? It's a stressful time for everybody. So in the spirit of making your load more bearable, Meghan has decided to drop in and leave us with some of her helpful tips to make this Christmas a little more unattainable. That's right, peasant loser. This is your reminder that no matter how much you work in life, you will never have your own personal market in your backyard, because that would require money. And you're watching my video right now, so we both know that wealth doesn't regulate your existence. And I like that. You thought you'd walk away with some insightful ways to make this holiday season extra special, but we're just here to financially humiliate you with feel-good music and sparkly editing. Welcome back to another year and you're still dirt poor. Meghan edition. If I had to describe With Love Meghan, it would be Nigella Lawson's nachos minus the funs or the puns or the recipes, really. Feels almost critical for a cooking show to have cooking recipes, but Netflix likes to change things up. You know, grab a concept that works and everybody likes, and suck the life and joy out of it until it becomes a boring, soulless version of what could have been. Then do that concept to death until everybody is sick of it, and then walk away to bigger and worser things. But this isn't just a cooking show. Longtime fans of the channel know we are selling a lifestyle. Better, we're selling the idea of the unachievable lifestyle. For some, it will feel aspirational. For others, it will feel rage baiting. For Netflix, it will feel like ratings. Feel like, because now they can't even crack top 10. Our first guest is Will Guidara, an author who wrote a book called Unreasonable Hospitality, which most of you will know is Meghan's main personality trait. And what a trait to have. All it means is she'll stalk you to find your favorite foods and treats and then make them from scratch in her mega kitchen with a camera crew filming every step. And there are worse invites to get. Meghan, if you're watching this, get me on the next season. You know, we can talk about activism and the importance of speaking up about issues when they're happening.
Feels like fondue. You've never heard anyone say fondant.
Guys, look at the size of jars she has with chocolate chips. I refuse to believe anyone not operating an industrial kitchen for a large-scale business, such as a bakery, needs that many chocolate chips. What are you doing with all that? Why am I so impressed with a microwave coming out of a silent shelf?
In the microwave.
Didn't even realize you could get that. The luxury. The endless supply she has of empty jars and label makers should be studied. I don't think it's healthy to have access to that many empty compartments. Think of the children. What? Her guest arrives, and for about 5 minutes, we talk about how Christmas is all about the love, not the food. It's about enjoying the magic of human connection instead of obsessing over perfecting every detail. And for 5 minutes, I couldn't help but think, what the fuck is going on here? I didn't order Gandhi on AliExpress. Get to fucking cooking. I got a Christmas dinner to prepare. Not gonna lie, guys, before we get to cooking anything, we do chores. In this case, it's handmade gifts for our kids so they can find an appreciation for the labor that went into making these cute little things. And while they do this, they talk more about enjoying the experience of making these and opening these. And you know what? I would also enjoy making these the world wasn't turning into a steaming pile of literal dog shit. This is in no way a criticism of the program, okay? I understand this is 100% my personal preference slash grievance. But hearing this conversation, I just want to pick up everybody in that room, place them comfortably inside a big bag, and then just push it off a cliff. Ah! And by the end of this activity, we are still talking about the love and the experiences. Pick them up, put them in a bag, and push it off a cliff. Come on. We get two more friends, Lindsay and Kelly. And to honor Lindsay's family tradition of wearing pajamas on Christmas Day, a very groundbreaking idea most, if not all of you, will not be familiar with because it's so future thinking, Meghan graces us with this gorgeous little red number. Now, when these ladies gather and start clinking their glasses and clamoring around the food, the suburban vibrational frequency of the region causes the rise and fall of entire vineyards and lifestyle magazines on the other side of the country, sometimes ocean. Generational talents can be made in a small room with wine moms and wine. And we get all these different angles and shots of the ladies eating quiche and drinking drinks and laughing smiles and saying words and existing in that kitchen. It's a lot. But after some general fluffing, we do get to the next activity. More arts and crafts. This time we're making wreaths. The concept of a wreath. Wreaths symbolize eternal life, continuity, and hope due to their circular shape. I hate wreaths for no particular reason. I just like to hate certain things to keep balance with the things that I love. Hate makes love feel more special. They get changed and head over to the barn because the kitchen wasn't spacious enough. We had to resort to our industrial-sized warehouse converted into a personal fun arts and crafts barn. To have the energy, not even the time or the money, just the energy. I could have all the time in the world in that barn and you would not catch me doing a thing. Meghan, if you ever have me over, keep me out of that barn and in that bar where the drinks are made. Life is exhausting, okay? A little bit of downtime and you want me to make things? The only thing I'm making is making myself sleep, rest, die. Like, the more I see rich people enjoying life, the more I think they have far too much. You have so much freedom and comfort and wealth, and you make wreaths for fun in your barn with your friends. Like, shoot me in the face right now. And they make wreaths populating the conversation with excellent tips and tricks. For example, when making a wreath, one might wonder, how big must this wreath become?
How, rogue do you go? How tall?
I'm glad you asked.
Depends on how big you want it to be.
Okay.
That's pretty.
Big.
And there's your answer. Up to you. Fuck it, put a tree in that wreath. The sky is the limit. And once again, we get more angles and different shots of the activity because it's fun and we're all having fucking fun.
Talk about a hostess gift.
Yeah. You probably didn't know that a wreath makes for the perfect hostess gift. That's because it doesn't. I just hate them. Who felt the need to make that a fucking thing? Look at it. And now, tips and tricks for festive wrapping. For all the gifts you didn't buy because the economy is suffocating and the global apocalypse sounds more and more enticing each day. But for now, let me show you how to wrap a gift. First, find a gift you would like to buy someone. Next, realize you don't have the money to buy said gift and walk home sad instead. Then, cry in the shower, but only for 5 minutes because water is expensive. And last, drown your feelings in a 1-liter tub of vanilla ice cream as you watch the Bridget Jones Diary. Or Up. And for those who can't afford a gift, I don't know, wrap it in paper. Figure it out, grow up.
If you fold it outwardly instead of inwardly, it creates a different world there.
Oh, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck?
Now, of course, you can put a bow on it, you could put a bell on it.
And you can put a bullet in my head. Oh my god. The wreaths procreated and had equally ugly wreath babies. Who has the energy? What do you mean? Seriously, anyone out there watching this right now that has the time to do that shit for Christmas and will be doing that shit for Christmas wrapping, announce yourselves. Who are you? Who sent you?
Another anomaly for people at the holidays is how on earth you wrap a wine bottle.
You don't. Okay, so for our next guest, oh yeah, there's more. We are making a fucking crudité. Remember crudités?
People associate wreaths with the holiday.
Oh my god, enough wreaths, leave me alone, Jesus. Our next guest is Naomi Osaka, and can you guess what we're doing? Crafting again. I love Christmas. And you just wait, because you thought that making wreaths was scraping the bottom of a very overdone barrel. But no, we can go lower. Our main activity is probably a cry for attention. We're painting plates with markers. Oh my God. Guys, they're decorating plates with markers and paint to gift their kids. This is the reverse psychology of gift giving. Stay with me. You know those horrible macaroon bracelets that you used to make your mom when you were in primary school? You know, those ugly fucking things, and they were always so happy to receive them because it's the intention that counts, right? But did you ever see her wear those ugly fucking things? Imagine walking out the house wearing a necklace made of those little elbow macaroni thingies. No, absolutely not. That is for a high-end fashion designer to use one day in one of his fashion shows, and for everyone in the industry to call it super groundbreaking, like when Balenciaga made those IKEA bags or whatever. But your moms didn't wear those bracelets. Your moms didn't wear those necklaces. They didn't wear that shit because that shit was ugly. So why would you make these? Like, do you hate your kids? What are kids even gonna do with these? Throw them like frisbees, I'm guessing. If I ever have the time and money and energy to be painting plates. If I ever have the time and money and energy to be painting plates in my barn, and I'm not doing literally anything else, please shoot me. And now, easy and elegant hand-painted cookies. Oh my fucking God. Stop writing on fucking food. Okay, let's learn how to make these. First, no instructions, because she's already painting them. The entire segment is entirely dedicated to her painting cookies and discussing how doing these things helps build the energy you carry into Christmas. That's why I like to get shit-faced beforehand.
At the end of the day, it's a cookie. Not a lot can go wrong.
Time for our next guest. Yes, another one. We are recycling these guests faster than Meghan can put together another crudité, which is why instead we're making a typical French 75 spiced with ginger and pear. Meghan, invite me over. Let me harvest fruit from your backyard market, and let me stay the fuck away from that barn, and let me try all of these fancy fucking drinks that you seem to just whip up out of nowhere. So the guest is Tom from Top Chef fame, and they have the biggest hee hee ha ha giggle fest ever. They're turning this gathering into a ha ha party, into a ha 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 party. I hate myself. Tom talks about the dish they're about to cook, which includes beetroot, black olives, and fennel. Meghan can't stop chuckling because these three things are all the things Harry hates to eat. Isn't that crazy? It's why she's so excited. She doesn't get to eat these on a normal basis.
So pickled vegetables.
Don't get her started on pickled vegetables.
Beets. Drop that beet.
Tom is actually the perfect guest for this because he actually knows how to cook, and he talks about the things he's cooking as he's cooking them on this cooking show. He indulges in lifestyle small talk chit chat a little less than the other guests, and that's refreshing. We can finally look at the screen and see food. I, of course, am not going to walk you through the recipe that he's making. I'm not here to talk about food. Here to make stupid jokes. Speaking of stupid jokes, guess who makes a surprise, never before seen appearance on this show? Starts with an H. Harry Styles. No, I'm joking. It's Harry. You know, just Harry. Prince Harry, Duke of Windsor and Winston Churchill's backyard. He was making headlines in the early 2000s for his fashion statements. Yes, I will bring that up every single time I can. The internet is forever, and so are your fashion choices. Here's the thing, and not to shame anyone. Hey, my hairline has been running away from my face for a while now. That's why I wear hats. My forehead is just a little too big. But surely this is like the reason why toupees were invented. Hell, this is why the country of Turkey was invented. Harry, get those plugs. That joke was not made at the expense of the balding community, which I will be joining soon. That joke was made at the expense of the community that can afford to get hair plugs in Turkey, because I can't. Thank you. My new favorite segment of the show is Harry drops by. First, we tell him we made a salad full of things that he hates, and we laugh. Then everybody laughs, and it turns into another Artie. I swear that was the last one. I promise. You'll also be very blessed to find out that Harry loves Meghan's mom's gumbo. Yeah, before the fish goes in. Yeah, so every year Meghan's mom saves a portion before the fish goes in so Harry can enjoy the dish like all the other grown-ups. That's sweet. Reminds me of when my grandma used to also save a portion of this dish she used to make before she added the chicken blood so that I could eat, you know, because I was 4 and I would throw a tantrum and refuse to eat. Sorry, there's no way this man is showing up on my channel and not getting any lashes. No one leaves unscathed. And by the end, even Tom doesn't want to be there. Not me, Meghan. I would enjoy every single moment of it. And the special ends with echoes of celebration inside a cozy, Christmassy home lit up for the festivities. And what did we learn today? Money is imaginary, poverty is a concept, and love is in the details. And wreaths are the devil's work. And that's it for today, guys. Merry Christmas from me to you and from Meghan to the world. Happy holidays, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to leave a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Join the family, the jamily. Oh my god, I just called us all jam. The family, guys. I meant to say family. God, the Fast and the Furious are gonna be so furious with me. That's gotta be the dumbest joke I've ever made. But yeah, if you like this video and you want more recaps of things you wanna laugh at but don't necessarily wanna watch, then subscribe. I'm your guy. I like to go through the hardships and bring you the best bits. And until next time, stay safe, stay sane, stay stupid, and of course, stay stuttering. I still have one. Bye, guys.